Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be traveling on REX, which stands for Regional Express, on their recently inaugurated route connecting Melbourne and Tasmania. REX came about to exist in 2002 when the Ansett Group collapsed and two regional airlines, namely Hazelton and Kendall Airlines, were put together and formed REX. Now, a key part of the REX brand is to keep costs low for the regional consumer, and in 2023, REX was even awarded the best regional airline in Australia and the Pacific. The airline now operates out of Terminal 4 at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. Now, speaking of Melbourne Airport, I found this really sick AFL kitchen and bar restaurant. They whip up the meanest bacon and egg sandwich. This place is also plane spotter's paradise, as you get a pretty decent view of the apron without even needing to pass security. Now, my favorite thing about the security checks in Melbourne is that you don't need to take your electronic devices out of their bags, just keep them inside and send them through the scanner. This makes the security experience speedy and efficient. Now, from what I've observed, REX tends to operate from the far end of the terminal, which is almost isolated from everything and everyone else. After barely any time for me to goof around in the terminal, it was time for me to head to the gate assigned for departure. When it comes to tracking Australian domestic flights, I do a pretty pathetic job at predicting which aircraft I'll be flying, but not this time. I was right on the money. I assumed Victor Hotel-Romeo Quebec Charlie would be the aircraft deployed for Hobart, and I gleefully headed to greet our jet arriving from Sydney this afternoon. Once again, right on schedule and a very tight turnaround facing this ground handling team. Quebec Charlie was first delivered to Virgin Blue way back in 2003. It then worked its way through Pacific Blue Airlines, then to Virgin Australia, and finally, when Virgin went into voluntary administration, they parted with it to REX. It now serves the REX fleet with 168 economy class seats in a 3-3 configuration and 8 business class seats in a 2-2 configuration. Today, the 20-year-old jet will take us across to my home in Tasmania. Welcome to seat 14 Alpha, the emergency exit row seat, which REX made me pay for twice. You get excellent legroom with a two-way adjustable headrest.
Through the cabin. Thank you, and once again, welcome on board.
Just about on our way to Hobart. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll be on our way, taking off towards the west today. Turning left, heading up to 35,000 feet for the flight down to Hobart.
REX in-flight entertainment is now available on your flight to Hobart, offering access to a range of complimentary movies and TV shows, as well as the option to purchase in-flight Wi-Fi internet. Simply ensure you have Wi-Fi enabled on your chosen device. Connect to the REX network and type wifiOnboard.com into the browser.
Alright, so if you were wondering what you get on a 1-hour Rex flight, the answer is a lot. They provide you with sweet and salted pretzels that were quite yummy, and also a choice of either tea, coffee or water. Now this isn't a Qatar Airways offering, but for an Australian domestic flight of 1 hour, this is a banquet fit for a king. Alright guys, welcome to the lavatory of Rex on the 737-800. We've got a functional sink, and they've got some hand soap as well, which is very good. The toilet is in an alright condition. It's not the cleanest, and I did notice that the incoming flight from Sydney wasn't on the ground for very long. In fact, the other bathroom is actually non-functional, but it's fairly alright for an hour-long flight to Hobart. You've got an ashtray and a very dated coat hook up there. So all in all, I can't necessarily complain, and yeah, it's an alright bathroom. Not the best we've seen, but for a 1 hour flight, I'm not complaining. Now Rex has in-flight entertainment that you can use for free of charge. Much like Virgin, just connect to your Wi-Fi network, select Rex that takes you to their content portal on Safari, and go for your life. They also have Wi-Fi available for purchase, but for a 1 hour flight, I'd imagine you won't really need it.
That's straight there. We are now just about to cross the coastline of Tasmania. We'll be commencing our descent in the next 4 minutes. At the moment it's 17 degrees, still cloud around. It's a little northwest, we may be on coastline towards the north, so we'll fly down to the south, make a series of right turns leading back towards the bit of wind blowing there at the moment. We're just flight 2 minutes into the lower levels, so we'll be touching down at 38 minutes.
So the question is, what do I think about Rex? Genuinely, one of the better airlines that I've tried this year. There's something about trying a regional airline that puts it apart from its competitors like Qantas and Virgin. Now their seats aren't necessarily the best because of how dated some of their planes are, but if you look at the soft product, you'll be gobsmacked with how good they are. Free refreshments, excellent customer service with genuine warmth, and a free in-flight entertainment system available. All of this comes for a mediocre $79, which includes your checked bags. Rex, you have a big old seal of approval with a whopping 8 out of 10. Thank you for sticking around, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell button icon to never miss out. Help me reach 1000 subscribers by the year end. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.
Take care.
Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.
You.